Hello.
Start up on the right here, John.
Coach, can you talk about the importance of getting things settled down and rolling the other way at the start of the second half?
Yeah, that was a big drive for us coming out after the half. And a lot of things, had a lot of things that started well, and then had the 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Thought our team really responded after that, and gave up no points after that, and scored, I believe, 23 unanswered. That was really good. Had the block punt early, and then Will Hart really did some really good things after that. Two pooch punts inside the 10 when I believe we got a turnover there. Our defense was amazing today. I thought Wilton did a good job, getting calmed down, and started off hot, and then hit the rough patch, and then really finished strong and led our offense very well. So showed a lot of resilience in our team today, and very proud of that.
In the middle, Chris.
A couple things, Jim. Did you get an explanation on the penalty that negated the touchdown, and was that the right call?
I don't think that was the right call. No, Tyrone Wheatley. They said that number 80 was covered up, but number 80 was Khalid Hill, who had motioned out of the backfield. So I think what happened, official got confused when he didn't see Khalid motion from the backfield and then run his route. The 2 receivers to that side were eligible. Tyrone Wheatley was ineligible. He blocked. He didn't run out into the route. I think the official thought that 80 was 17. He got the positions and the numbers mixed up, confused.
Okay.
But yeah, that was unfortunate.
And then can you talk about the spark that Ty Isaac gave you in the running game early on?
Yeah, really did. We called some off-schedule 3rd down runs, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 8. And we were able to pick those up through the running game, and Ty Isaac did a great job. So really happy for him. That really gave us a boost. Got us off. We were very balanced, running the football and throwing the football today.
In the middle, Adam.
Jim, last year against Hawaii, I forget, 12, 13 guys, maybe freshmen. Can you just talk about the Khalid, nice debut, Sean McCune, nice debut, the freshman coming out. Wilton referenced the letter about the age and everything, and just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't count how many redshirt freshmen or freshmen played in the ball game. I'm sure there was quite a few, and that's where we're at. Our guys have exhausted all the time that they had this off season in training camp, in meetings, in practices, and walkthroughs, and weightlifting, and in preparation for this ball game and for this season, and really not thinking about anybody as freshmen or sophomores or juniors or seniors, just Michigan Wolverines, and I thought they played great today. It was a great win for Michigan.
And if I could follow up, Wilton mentioned that took him out for a couple series, wanted to get his head cool. Can you elaborate on that conversation a little bit? What exactly went on between you guys?
Just wanted to, just kind of calm down a little bit, and that was a rough circumstance. So, and I thought John did a nice job coming in, hitting the ball. We got a field goal out of a drive. Wilton went back in and calm, played within the offense, and played to his talent, which is a lot of talent. He's got a lot of skill. His throw is extremely accurate. Throwing the high balls, a couple of the high balls he did today, that's out of character. He's really talented, and I thought he did a good job, reeling it back and getting under control and playing winning football from then on.
In the middle, Dan.
Jim, players mentioned you shared a letter from an 18-year-old Marine with them last night. How long have you had that letter, and why did you decide to share it with them last night?
Well, I get a lot of letters, a lot of emails. And the letter was from Anthony Riddle, who was a Marine, lives in Jackson, Michigan. And he's not 18 anymore, but he talked about when he went to battle in Iraq, being 20 years old, leading a group of 52 Marines into battle, and none of them were over 20, and he was 20, and none of the other 52 Marines were over the age of 20, and I think his message was, as I said, I get a lot of letters, but I mean, there's been a few through the last couple of years that I've read to the team, and this was one of them, and the message that it's irrelevant what the age is. I mean, his Marines and what they did and what they sacrificed and what they were able to do, age is irrelevant. So it's a group of guys in a unit or on a team that come together and do their job. So Anthony Riddle of Jackson, Michigan, thank you. Shared that with the team last night. It was really on point. A lot of really good messages there.
In the front, Janine.
Coach, what's the impact this game will have on you guys now going forward? Because this is such a big moment coming off the way last season ended. Your last two games especially, I was there with you guys. What's the impact that this authoritative win will have on your team?
Well, you can't get 2 wins until you get 1 win. So that's where we're at, and we'll move on with humble hearts and get ready for our next game. And that's go back to work and enjoy this victory, though, because I really felt like our team they were playing for Michigan. They played their best, played as hard as they could, as long as they could, as fast as they could, and they played their best. And they played for Michigan and won for Michigan today, and we're very proud of that.
Kevin?
You talked a little bit about how great the defense was. How much did you think you were going to be able to dictate against Franks what they did? He looked really rattled throughout most of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that. I mean, he was effective. Did some things. Our guys were really relentless. I mean, I thought up front, Sean Mohurst, Chase Winovich, Brian Monet really played relentless up front. Our linebackers were running sideline to sideline. Devin Bush really stands out. And our secondary really played well. I mean, talk about young guys. I mean, there's a lot of young guys in that secondary, and Levert did extremely well. And then senior Brandon Watson made some really nice plays. Tyree Cannell, Josh Medalis, all the guys in the secondary did it extremely well. And we had a lot of rotation, a lot of guys played. I don't know what the numbers will add up to be, but I know we were playing a lot of guys on offense and defense. And the special teams, more young guys. Cameron Cheeseman steps in there and snapped the ball. Quinn Nordine made some amazing field goals today. Garrett Moore's the holder. That whole battery was very effective. Really proud of the job Will Hart did. Donovan Peoples-Jones, very good on the punt returns. Got to get that ball a little bit tighter, a little better ball security. But all those guys stepping in their first game in college football, some of them, it's outstanding. Really proud of them.
Got time for
As Anthony Riddle said, that's irrelevant. I can give you the letter if you want. I got it with me. I got it in my pocket. It was better than anything I could have told the team. So,
Got time
who
for
should I
a
give it
couple
to? I'll
more?
give it to Dave. Dave, you want the letter?
I'll take it.
Or take a picture of it or something.
Yeah, I'll leave it right up here.
Over on your right.
It's
or
good
Joe?
stuff. Great messages in there. If you want to take a picture of it.
Jim, as far as age being irrelevant, did you see over here on your right, did you see something in your group of young guys that you felt that they were ready for this, or did you not know it when you saw it?
Well, like I said, it's just our whole team has been very focused, exhausted every minute that we were allowed to have through spring practice, through training camp, meetings, walkthroughs, practices. felt like we were prepared, but you always have to go out and do it. And I think it's a good start. As I said, we're not patting ourselves on the back, and we're moving on with humble hearts and getting ready for week 2.
Front, Steve.
Jim, you mentioned Ty Isaac. Could you talk about your offensive line and the overall blocking that you got that gave you the kind of running game you had today?
Yeah, the up front, I thought really good job with the guys up front. Michael Wayne, his first start, Nolan Ulizio, his first start. Kugler did a nice job. Mason Cole, what a standout he is at all times. Ben Bredesen, they were locked in, serious. Really played, even better than we thought. We've been going against the Michigan defense all camp, and it's, I think we got a really good defense, but they are relentless. It helped us. You could see today. I mean, we've been playing against that front four and those linebackers, all camp, and I think it really helped. The pass protection was outstanding. I thought they did well in the run game. I don't think there was much more than a couple missed assignments. Only a couple that I can think of right now. So I think they did a really good job in that regard. And right now we got to really set our sights and making a lot of improvement from week 1 to 2. And that's really the point of the season, when you can make the most improvement going from week 1 to week 2, because now you've done it, and we can go in and really hone in on where we can get better. So that's what I'm excited, really excited about that. But, up front, I think they acquitted themselves really well.
We got 2 questions. Nick, start.
Jim, was the plan right here? Was the plan to get John some reps, or was that something where you wanted Wilton to come out and kind of reset when you took him out of the game?
Yeah, I wanted just to be able to reset and calm down, and he was able to, which was really good to see. And John jumped in there and did a good job. Was happy to see Wilton be able to rebound as well. And he did, a couple things there. He's a very, very accurate thrower, and a couple balls just got high. I don't know that there was anything to elevate him. I think just an aberration of throwing it high. But go back and look at it. He had good protection on the plays. It was just one of those bad luck misfires, and but that was the idea, just to calm down a little bit, reset,
Last question right here.
retool, regroup.
In the same vein, you developed a lot of good quarterbacks. How important is a game like this in Wilton's development?
There's a lot to learn from it. There's really good things to learn from it. And, we already have talked about some of them, and there'll be more to learn from it. But he's experiencing it. That's big. And then it's always astonished me. With quarterbacks, it's a sign. It really is a sign when a quarterback can have something really bad go, something really bad happen, and come back from it. A touchdown drive, which we saw at the beginning of the second half. I thought that was big. Some can do it, some can't. I mean, most guys go. A lot of guys go into the tank. The really good ones can bounce back from it, and got the ability to reset, start the second half, reset like that didn't happen in the first half. But sometimes it gets so horrifying that some guys just can't bounce back from it. So we learned that about Will. We've known that about him from before. First game of the season last year, his first throw of the game was an interception. The next drive was a touchdown drive. So. Yeah, we'll look to, as I said, there's things we can do better, and we'll address them and see if we can't get there.
All right. Thanks, Coach. We'll bring some players in.
Thank you, Coach.